Hello and welcome along. I'm Roy from Break My Funeral or Giraffe Head Studios. It all depends on which way you're facing. So welcome along to today's devlog video. This is episode 12 of the series, and yes, it's looking great. So I thought I would just take you through. We are here in play mode. This is the opening screen, and we will press a key to start. And let's have a look and see what I've been up to. Okay, so welcome along to the facility. Now, just a quick reminder, the game is Ragdoll's Physics Experiments, and we're going to be coming to Kickstarter really soon. We have a page, links in the description. You can head there and you can click the Notify Me on Launch button, and then that way you'll see when we launch on Kickstarter what the cool rewards are. It's really important. Make sure you go and do that. It means a lot to me, anybody that goes and clicks that button, honestly. If you do it, I will love you forever. Anyway, now you may or may not notice that there's been a little bit of a polish in here. One of the things I've done is updated the floor, so the floor looks a little bit nicer. I've added a lot more detail in, including just things like this black skirting, some nice lighting on the exit. I've done some tweaks with some lighting. We've got some new artwork there.
That is art, baby.
So we've got Bluey in a pop art canvas. I've done some more floor tweaks over there. I just think that looks lovely. The black against the yellow, it just looks nice and striking. We've got our new safety posters. So Gravity, respect the efficiency, bend your knees, keep your back straight, and then, if there's any problem, blame Jeff. Now, I've also put some graffiti on the Joker-O-Matic.
Why did the stadium get so hot after the game? All the fans left.
I don't know, I think that adds something quite nice to it. We've got the brand new Laws of Motion poster, which is beautiful. It's kind of celebrating, what the game's all about. And then the RPE Cola advert. Now, there's a reason for this, which I think I did touch on, but I'm going to cover that more in detail later. The challenges are still undergoing a lot of work. That will be in the next episode. But
we've been waiting weeks, so...
Other than the fact that it's just not quite centered. Ooh, I need to fix that because, it's not quite sitting in the middle now. But you'll notice I've changed the colour of the doors as well. I went for this sort of grey, which I just think looks a lot better. It's all much more aesthetically pleasing.
I've never seen anything like it.
Let's see, the quit room. It just looks that little bit better now as well. It's just a little bit moodier. Oh, I built all new lighting panels. So I've got new lighting panels. I'm utilising mega lights still, and hopefully that should actually... make the performance that little bit better. But yes, you must see this. You must see what I've done in the museum. So, I have made it so it's a lot cooler to walk down. I like my little bit of graffiti there. And then we come down to the museum, and I think we're going to have some kind of funky music playing as you're coming down the steps. But does this not look so much more beautiful? Especially when you get to the bottom here, and there's the museum at the end of the corridor. Again, I've added just a ton more detail, and as well, I don't know if you felt that. I'm just going to do it again. It's this transition when you go from all this kind of neon-soaked blue and purples, and you walk to here, and it just sort of fades into colourless. I like that a lot. I think that's really beautiful. So yeah, if we head into here, the museum... on first glance, looks more or less the same, but we have some new artworks.
That is art, brother.
I've just did a little bit of detailing around this door just to make it look cool. This is the RPE Cola, which is going to be a collectible. The artworks, I'm absolutely loving the artwork. So this was suggested by a Reddit user to have a version of the Scream with the Ragdoll in. But I've also got Nighthawks, we've got American Gothic, and we've got Mona Bluey. Now, I'm going to do a competition. I'm going to give a prize away. I don't know what the prize is going to be yet, but there are 3 canvas artworks here that are based on films. The first person to comment with all 3 films I am parodying here will win something. Now, it might be a key for my other game, Who is Abby, or it might be something to do with Ragdolls. I'll see. But yeah, answer in the comments, tell me what you think, and you'll win a prize. Yeah, and Bluey made a visit to London recently, so that's he got a canvas done of one of his photos, and he was also surfing with sharks, so... yeah, so there we go. So that's the museum as it's coming along. As you can see, if you base it compared on the older, like the way it used to look, it's just a case of incrementally improving. Each time I get some time to go in there and just go and sort of tidy stuff up and add a little bit more detail, I do. So that's all the museum. I have made a start on the tutorial zone, and my idea being, that the very first time you run the game, you won't actually appear in this elevator. You'll appear down here. Oh, hang on. Let me just get the camera angle. So that's the facility up there. And then down here, this is the tutorial.
I like learning new things.
Now this is, again, it's only partially finished. But let's start in here. We start in this room here. This is the welcome room. So there'll be some voice, maybe something like, welcome to the RMF testing facility. Something along those lines. And this will introduce you to the game and the mechanics and how it all works. So you will walk through here. And then this is the first corridor. And it'll be a case of, press shift to run. And then this is for a little set piece. There'll be something happening in there quite fun. And then you'll come down here. You step down onto this red area here. And it says press space to jump. So you jump and you will go up here. So now you're learning, the movement controls in a kind of interesting and fun way. There'll be like lots of cool, voiceovers and things happening. There'll be animated things in this area because I'm going to have some fun in this area. It's first impressions, right? It's very important. Then you'll come through this door and this is where it gets fun. So you'll stand on this tiny little ledge and this is where it explains the falling system. And I'm not going to go too much into the falling system now because it's currently being implemented. So I will talk about that once it's in. But the falling system is really cool. It's going to be actually quite an important part of the game. But yeah, you come down here, you jump down here, and now you have to build your way out. So you need to build something that will get you up there, and that's kind of the point, right? So that gets you to grips with the building mechanics in the game. And then we come up here, and then this is as far as I've got. This is going to be the room where you have to build some items, and you'll also build a ragdoll and learn how to make the ragdoll get hit by them. And then I've got another room just over here, which will be more of sort of similar. And then you'll come through here, and then this is the elevator. So the first time you will come and stand in this elevator, you'll go up, boop, 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 bing, and you'll appear here. And then for all future playthroughs, you'll just appear here. You'll be able to re-trigger, do the, start with the tutorial again by going to the options menu. But that's the idea. So yeah, so it's this whole massive area, which is really cool. It's a, mini facility in itself. And I think it's looking pretty groovy, looking wonderfully cool and excellent. As I say, not finished, still got lots of work to do on it, but it is looking good. I'm going to leave it with that today. I think we'll cover the challenges in the next episode. I'll also, I'm still working on this, so I'll also be able to update on this as well. So remember, this game is coming to Kickstarter, so if you haven't already, head over to the Kickstarter page, links in the description, and you can press on the notify me on launch button, and then you'll see all the tasty stuff when it's going to come out, and that's going to be really good. And of course, if you enjoyed the video, please don't forget, like and subscribe. I really appreciate the comments. I'm loving all the feedback. Any ideas for the game is really great at the moment. It's really helping. We've got so much we want to do, but people come up with such great ideas. It's awesome. Again, thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.